Size 8 and DJ Mo have this new reality TV show on a local TV channel, and it's called Love in the Wild with the Murayas, where they invite different married couples to give their perspective on marriage, the ups, the downs, the highs, the lows, and then they give us, it just shows us the dynamics of DJ Mo and Size 8, and most of the time we're just like, hey, guys, we don't want to see that, because why are you guys together? Clearly you don't need to meet. But at the end of the day, it's none of our business. So anyway, last week, I think the one that went viral, they had this married man who was, the marriage was bouncing back from a cheating, from an affair. And this man was saying that they would not have made it were it not for his wife, because she is a very strong, independent woman who knows herself, and that is why she forgave him for cheating. And I'm just like, Fast forward this week, we are featuring Diana Chacha and her partner. Is he MC Paint? MC someone. Anyway, we're featuring Diana Chacha and her partner, and she decided to become very vulnerable with us and sharing, especially when it comes to her career and money and finances. And she did say that 2023 was the worst year ever for her. First of all, she became pregnant, and while she was pregnant, she gained a lot of weight, and a huge part of her income involves her modeling. Especially, you've seen her on the clothes you wear on Instagram. She is always on those pages, she models those clothes, and she looks fantastic too. But when she was pregnant, she added a little bit of weight, and she says that it was not received very well when it came to those fashion shops. She said the rumors talking about, hey, Diana kona katumbo, and this, just a lot of body shaming that went around, her modeling. So she kind of stopped for a while, and then she suffered a miscarriage, and that was just a huge blow. On top of, I'm being body shamed because of my body, they do not know I'm pregnant, and then now I have lost this child, so it just feels like, what was this sacrifice for? So it was just a lot, and she fell into a very deep depression. Fast forward, during this depressive period, she miraculously is blessed with another child, and she's actually currently pregnant, and she looks so cute. I'm not sure if she's pregnant of the already delivered, but she looks very beautiful right now. And I remember throughout the episode, there's this place where she says she felt very alone and very misunderstood because her husband was not understanding what was going on. She says, I wanted a partner who would hear me, who would say, you know what, your fears are valid. Just somebody to validate the feelings she was feeling in that moment. However, her husband, or her partner, is one of those who say, me, I am a man, I have to be strong for my family, all these emotional things are just not for me. And she just kind of felt a bit lost and very alone, even in her partnership, or rather her marriage. So it was just a very interesting episode. I really did feel for her, and she's such a sweet person. We got to hear her story, and just love and light for you, Diana. And I do hope that gigs and opportunities turn up for you, that people want to work with you now that they've heard your story, they know from what angle you're coming from. I just hope that things work out for you.
Yeah, it's crazy to think that people are so I don't know, meticulous about some things like that, because if this person is a model and she's modeling your clothes, and now she's pregnant, it just gives you a chance to showcase new clothes for pregnant women. Like, you look at that as an opportunity, not like, hey babe, your curves are gone and now you're out too. Like, it doesn't make sense to me, and I feel like maybe to an extent we are also culpable for this, because ideally as a model you're supposed to safeguard yourself in these contracts, because pregnancies are not things that, some pregnancies are just oopsies. What are you going to do? So you're not going to have a living or source of income. I feel like some of these things should be drawn up in contracts for people who are actually modeling. God forbid something happens to your leg and now you can't walk the runway. What are you going to do? You're just not going to be making any money. Some of these things need to be drawn up in contracts. And I know we all leave it to force majeure, but like, the client will always make sure that they protect their interests. So you need to protect your own interests as well. So Diana, we're really apologetic about the loss of your baby. I can imagine it was a very difficult journey. but she said she got pregnant later on in that towards the end of that year in 2023. So we're like, okay, cool. She looks really nice. We're happy that the opportunities have opened up again. Just, I don't know, people just need to stop making women's particular bodies and the way they look their only value. Because imagine that you're just chilling at home, now you're pregnant, and people are telling you and devaluing you by telling you, yeah, says you umepata mimba, you know, you're not valuable to us. Imagine what that does to your self-esteem. Imagine what that does to your love and your bonding to the child that you're about to give birth to, because you start having this negativity tied to this pregnancy. You're like, oh, this baby is making me lose out on money, on contracts and stuff like that. It's very wild to think about it, but ultimately, yeah, I feel bad for the people who take away your opportunities simply because something has happened to you. And please guys, start making sure you are insuring yourself. If your body is an asset, if it is your asset, can you please go and get insurance? I don't know what happens if you fall and you get into a vat of oil, for example. What will happen then? Do you have insurance to make sure you actually have medical cover, and that will cover all of the, I don't know, it's crazy. Just make sure you get yourself insured if you can, if at all, at the very least NHIF. I know it's a problem, but at the very least start from somewhere. Anyway, congratulations to you, the Mariahs. I don't know, y'all keep doing what you're doing. Maybe highlighting other people's stories is a better angle than putting your life on the line the way you do. It can be hella cringe.